Hi, you're welcome to another episode on Coffs Unfiltered. And today, I have two of my favorites in the industry. That's, if I'm getting married now, I would definitely engage them as my wedding vendor. Of course, they don't know that. And I'm so sure they're hearing for the first time. But I mean, I'm a fan of what they do and I love them genuinely. So I have Truth here and I have Jesse with me.
Thanks
Truth, how are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm fine. I'm good.
Jesse, how are you?
Truth is here to speak the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
I reached out to both of you last week and you honored my invites. I feel so blessed. Because I didn't even know, especially this guy. I didn't know you were gonna come. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you.
You're welcome.
So today we're going to talk about a couple of things and I'd like us to be as free as possible and spill the tea. Don't worry, you're safe. You're safe with me.
Is this a safe space?
It's a very safe space.
All right.
Like you can say anything and don't worry. So Truth,
Yep.
I met you in I think 2019.
19. Yeah, 2019. Yeah.
That time you just got to Ibadan and Truth came to Ibadan and it shook everybody. If you're in the event industry and we did not work with Truth that time, it's like you're still in 1980. At that time, I was a struggling makeup artist. I was so scared to talk to you. But there's one thing about me. I don't care. If you say no, I'll try. And I'm like, hi, Truth. I sent a message. And that response, it stole my heart till today. Because I mean, I've reached out to some people that were not, they are good, of course. But I mean, that kind, Truth, Ibadan, and you responded. Is it that, like, was it the way I sensed the message or you're just not a condescending person? Because at that time, I was not in the category of the people you work with. But you came, we worked together and you gave me my picture swiftly and it was beautiful.
Well, not to blow my trumpet, I think I'm not a condescending human being. For me, it's work. It's also what I love to do. So if I get a chance to collaborate with someone that is as enthusiastic as I am about their craft, definitely I want that energy in my space. Whatever we're going to create, if our energy matches, it's going to be a magic. So yeah, that's just me. I worked with virtually everybody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think that's very rare in this our industry because some people will look at the number of likes, the number of followers before they can even give you audience or
Well, if you understand where you're coming from, you know that at a point in your life too, just prior to that time that I was in Ibadan 2019, nobody has ever said hello to me on my Instagram page.
Wow.
Do you understand? So if you know where you're coming from, then it forces you to have a level of humility and as to how you carry yourself. So regardless of the number of likes, I do not care. Like I said, if the energy matches, let's roll. We'll work.
When you came to Ibadan, what brought you to Ibadan there?
Okay. I think coming to Ibadan for me, is by divine orchestration. I never wanted to come to Ibadan. I was in Ondo at the time. So I was tired of the environment. I've done my beat in Ondo State. And I needed to leave. Lagos and Abuja were the option. But I felt the Lagos stress, I might not really like it. So let me go to Abuja. So got my money together. I got a house in Gwarinpa, trying to move my things. And the agent called. He said that the landlord wants 2 years rent. I don't have the money. They have to refund me. So I was floating. I don't have house in Abuja. I don't have house in Ondo. And because I grew up in Ibadan, so the closest place for me where I know I can have people is Ibadan. That is how I found myself in Ibadan.
Oh, wow. And I think Ibadan changed the story for you.
It actually did. I won't lie. It changed the entire trajectory of my career as a photographer.
Awesome. Uncle Jesse, that's what I call you. I met you in 2022.
Yeah, 2020.
And that time, till now, you're still like one of the hottest MC. So when my client told me she wanted to work with you, I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not working with big brands and all of that. And when you got to the venue, I didn't want to be jumpy. Because I don't know, maybe, you're working with all these Agba planners in Lagos State.
Ah, God,
so I'm like, I don't want you guys to just talk to me anyhow or look down. Then you came to me first and you're like, you're the planner. I said, yes. Of course, I'm not a timid person, but sometimes I like to, let me jump. Then the next thing you're like, let me follow you on Instagram. I say, yeah, you followed me. And I mean, we started talking and all of that. So the reception you gave me that time, I just told you, I have one big job for you in Lagos. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
You did.
And I'm like, okay, I'll get back.
You did.
Is that your kind of person, or maybe you just want to be like all these regular vendor that let's be nice to this planner so they can give us job or what?
I'm a very free person. I play a lot. I am very jovial. I know that for myself. Though that has brought me some kind of embarrassment too from people that, they were not open to be friendly with me. When I see somebody that I know, even if I've not met you in person, but I know you online and I see you, like we've not spoken before, but I see you outside, I'll go and meet you. I say, I know you now. Are you not this person? Are you not this person? I'm just like that. I'm a very free-spirited person. And you give me a job for Christ's sake, and I'm seeing you, I will come and meet you first now. Are you Coves? You are Coves. Yes, it's nice to meet you. That's just who I am. Those that know me, they know. If they watch this podcast, they know that I'm very playful. And I'm very timid too sometimes.
I'm confused. You speak Yoruba like fluently. Are you a Yoruba boy or?
No, I'm not. Well, the story is tricky. I don't like to explain it, but let me explain it. I'm from Ondo State.
Okay.
But I'm not Yoruba. In Ondo State, there are some tribes that don't speak Yoruba. So I happen to come from that small fraction there's a small fraction. It's at the riverine areas. I'm from Eseodo. And in that Eseodo, we have two, riverine area in Ondo State. We have the Lajes, we have the Jos. I am from that Ijo part of Ondo State. Though my dad married my woman from Bayelsa, my mom is from Bayelsa, so that kind of, they speak the same language there, so it's kind of complemented. But I was born in Lagos, lived all my life in Lagos, schooled in Ondo State, they served in Ibadan. So I've been in the southwest all this while. So
You
Yoruba,
can also speak your language.
very well.
Wow.
Very well. My dad made it mandatory at home that if you want to speak English or Yoruba, speak it outside. But inside is my roof. Under this is my roof. Inside is my house. You will speak our language. So that was why I was able to understand it.
Yeah. So let's talk about accountability, and that's one of the reasons I paired both of you. We had an event with Truth, and everything didn't go as planned. I've had something worse, something terrible with photographers, and they will make you feel like, and so what has happened, but you took your time. Even when my team were reaching out to you, like the way you responded, I couldn't even get angry. Do you get? And the same thing with JC too. Like it was twice. We had one or two, issues, and JC will always reach out to me. Like now I'm asking both of you, and I'll go first. What's your take on accountability?
I think it's a trait that every human being should imbibe. Now, if we want to narrow it down as a wedding vendor, it's very important because you are handling it's a delicate job. It's a once in a lifetime thing in the life of your clients. And if things doesn't go well, I think you should do everything humanly possible to make sure that you make your clients feel really good, regardless of anything that happens. There's nothing to be cocky about. If you didn't do your job well, there's nothing to be proud about. You have to accept that I didn't do this well and do everything humanly possible to salvage the situation. So, if you have human feelings, I think you should think that way, that I should make these people happy. They should look back on their day, and I'm not going to be the reason why they're going to have any single regret.
Yeah, well done. Because I know why trying to salvage that situation, you outdig yourself, and I'm like, this thing that this guy is doing is running at a loss. But you still tried, and this is me openly saying thank you. Because I recommended you for the job, and Boju Mijek. So it's an honor. So just say, let's have you.
If you know that you are on the wrong side of the situation as a human, like you said, you should do everything possible to correct your mistakes. Even if sometimes it will be too late to correct, but at least show empathy. Be accountable, accept the fault, and provide solutions or maybe suggest. So even if it's to apologize do the apology, because at some point you might not be able to do anything. For in case now, as a service provider, he has maybe pictures or videos to send back to the client. My own job is on that day. Once that day is over, it's over. So if anything goes wrong, it's not, there's nothing I can do about it.
Redeemable.
It's redeemable. So I have to, so if maybe clients were not satisfied with my services, or maybe the planner was not satisfied, the proper thing for me to do is to, hello ma, I'm sorry. If you feel, okay, I know that, okay, I didn't do this thing well. I apologize. Like you said, we were discussing it off camera, that I wanted to send an undertaking to apologize for my wrongdoing, because see, I have this job. I love this job, and I want to keep on doing this job for as long as possible. And if I'm beginning to put stain on my integrity from the start, I will not go far. So why not just make amends? After all, if the planner is somebody that's okay, or the client is somebody that wants to hold on to it and say, oh, I'm not going to forgive him, it's over, it's fine. But I know that within myself that I've done my best. I've tried, I've reached out, I've apologized and all that. But by the grace of God, I think we're able to sort it.
Jesse, I think last month, all of a sudden, I just saw you started posting for, I don't want to say upcoming MCs, for MCs that are not, like, that need bookings and all of that. Have you ever considered maybe like having like a community for the MCs, mentorship, something like that?
Oh, wow.
Have you considered that?
I've not considered that, and I don't think I will consider that.
Why?
There are many MCs out there, great MCs that like to mentor people. Mm-hmm. I have looked at myself, I've checked myself, and I discovered that I'm not going to do well mentoring anybody. You can learn from a distance, because I post content a lot. You can go through my page, if you find anything useful, take it and use it. But having to have someone that would want to constantly tag along, constantly call me, wanting me to put them through things, I don't think I am that kind of person that wants to do that. So posting for my colleagues that have not been booked, I've been booked for the dates. I can't do all the jobs. So if I see an opening, I'll definitely I refer people a lot. And I'm not even trying to give myself some kind of praise, but I refer people a lot. If I'm booked for the dates, why am I ordering it when I know I have capable hands and people that I know that I can vouch for and say, okay, there is a job on so dates. For example, December 20 of this month, there are many jobs out there, and if you are not booked, that means maybe your job was postponed, or maybe the event was cancelled. So what is there for me to post and say, this guy is available for this day, reach out to him? It doesn't take anything away from me. It doesn't reduce my client base. It will not take anything at all. So I'm just that kind of a person. I don't mind.
Talking about referral, right? There are some vendors that believe that if this person is let me say like my, how do I put it? My constant customer, and I'm talking about event planners.
Yeah.
Like this planner will always...
They're always insecure about it.
Yes, that's what I want to say. Because sometimes when I reach out to some of my vendors, and they're like, I'm not available. Okay, can you recommend someone? And they'll tell me I don't have anybody. And trust me, they have a bestie in our industry. Oh. Something happened. Yes, it was an ally guy. Both of them, they're like besties and all of that. Then I reach out to the one that usually uses that. Are you available? She says she's not. How about your Sweeney? She came back. I don't think she's available. Then one of my staff said, let's ask her. Then we asked, and she said she's available.
I don't know why they do that though. But I think they are insecure about. See, if you are insecure, it will be hard for you to refer anybody, because you'll be scared that this parent that's giving me work all the time, if I go and refer another person and she likes the person job, she'll not come back to me. That is probably what is at the back of their mind. But that is for somebody that maybe you don't know what you are doing, or you're not that good, or you're scared to lose customers. Me, I know that even if they don't come back to me again, it will not stop me from getting my next date booked, because I know what I'm doing, and I know based on the quality of service that I provide, I would definitely get a job. And that is why some of them, they build their business around a particular client. For example, I know people that if this client does not give them, I know a plan that it is this person they use. They have to use this guy. And that guy too, he has to work with them. So it will be difficult for you to get jobs from every other person, because don't let me lie to you, even you planners, when you are working with one particular person, to even use someone else might be difficult.
Yes.
Because you'll be like, okay, let's even take away the fact that, okay, you know this person, you've worked with the person, you know how the person works. But you don't want to give someone else a try and say, let's even try this guy. Maybe if that guy is not available, you'll be like, come on.
No, for me, that's not the reason. My own reason, and I think I've done it to you too. There was a time I was using, like, we're working back to back, and I had another client that could not afford you. I was stand on your neck. Oh. So that's my own reason.
Yeah, that right.
I don't find someone else. If I'm paying you 10 million rich clients, if I have a client that I believe that truth is the best fit for this person, and that person has 6 million, I will stand on your neck. Because we already have a relationship, and you want to be like, oh, of course, it's my person, let's do it. So it's not as if I'm speaking for my own POV. It's not as if we don't want to try other vendors. It's just because we believe that we've established relationship. The day we have each client is you.
Definitely.
One client is you.
Yeah, that one.
Because we know the moments we have people that want to...
that can afford the service.
Sorry. Because we know the moments we have someone that can afford your service is you. And someone that loves you, but that cannot afford you to, we always come back to you too. So that's one of the reasons from my own hand. So truths. When I was still a makeup artist, I usually tell people that go and learn from Truths now. Go and like go to him. Like, this guy is good. This thing that you're doing is not fine. Go, what's your take on mentorship, trainings, and all of that?
Yeah, I think I've done quite a lot of that even before I got to Ibadan. I used to have an academy, the Lion Code Photography Academy, and I can say that the academy produced a lot of creatives that you see in the industry today.
One of them shot my wedding.
Yeah, so a whole lot. If I even mention some names, you won't believe. So probably because I'm trained as a teacher, so I kind of love to communicate.
It's me, and I was not trained as a teacher. So
teaching and all of that is part of what I do. I've done quite a number of things too in Ibadan, in terms of workshop, in terms of conferences and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really big on that.
What inspired you to start the workshop thing? Because in the events industry, like, I'm so glad that we now have like a lot of people coming up more, like workshop training, making it feel like we are not just limited to coming for your events and we are done. What's your take on workshops, seminars, and all of that?
I am very industry conscious because I believe that if the industry is thriving, every stakeholder in that industry are going to thrive. So if, for example, the way they look at the industry in Ibadan is different from the way they look at the industry in Lagos. Now, it is not as though in terms of delivery of product and services, maybe Lagos people are better, but there is something about the industry in Lagos that people just believe that it is luxurious, it is big. Hence, it is important for someone like me, wherever I am, to make sure that any knowledge that I'm acquiring, I'm also empowering the people around me. So that I'm not just building myself, I'm building an industry that can handle the volume that any other space can handle. So that is why training, mentoring is important to me. I can't also do all the jobs. I should be able to say that this person can handle it, even way better than I'm going to handle it. So if I keep and hoard all the knowledge to myself, how are we supposed to expand?
Sure.
So that is why mentoring and training and workshop is very important for you to know what is trending, what is happening in the industry, the trendscape of the industry, the future of the industry. It is necessary that we keep having such conversations and training.
Okay.
And it's true.
I mean, like, talking about the industry in Lagos and Ibadan, what I feel is that I stand to be corrected. You see, that idea of Lagos is in no man's land. It helps people, want to have like a community together. Like, this thing is not for only you, it's for all of us. Unlike, if I'm an Ibadan girl, but I can tell you for free that, you see that Kakos thing, that's, I don't know, that attitude, it's the go in Ibadan. That is not, it's not always very easy for us to know, come out for each other, support each other. Yeah. But now it's changing.
Of course it is. It is going to change.
But no, it wasn't this good before.
I didn't tell you why I served in Ibadan. I stayed back in Ibadan. I was trying to explore the industry, and I noticed this Kakos thing you're talking about. It was difficult for me to, get along with some of the people that were still, doing the whole event thing then. So I left.
Wow.
Yeah, that was what
I was supposed to be in Ibadan.
After my service, I wanted to stay in Ibadan and say, okay, let me even See, though I did some jobs though, and for the likes of some of my senior colleagues that I was a little bit closer to, yeah, he's no longer he's not a politician right now, but it was like the first and only person that I was so close with that actually took me along, carried me along and all that. But I noticed that this one has its own carcass, this one has its own thing. I don't believe in I must belong to this place. I don't believe that. I always want to challenge the system. So they didn't see me as, they be like, this guy. You will see me with this person. You will see me with that person. You will see me with this person that tell me not to go and I don't like to be limited. So I just felt like, oh no, this is too toxic for me. So I left.
Somebody stopped working with me because I worked with somebody in Ibadan.
Okay.
No, I won't say no, but it's a very rampant thing.
I don't have any issues with you. Or why would you stop working with me because I worked with this person?
Is the person trying to monopolize?
Yeah, of course, that is it.
Yes, they do it.
Okay. And this is it, yeah. I believe that I don't want us to demonize the politics in the industry.
Yeah. I think that there's carcass everywhere, to be fair.
Exactly. I think we should rather find a way around playing the politics and playing it well. Because at the end of the day, we are not families.
It's business.
It's business.
It's business.
We can't deny that there is politics in the industry. There will always be politics in the industry. There are going to be gatekeepers in the industry. When you're talking about the other guy the other time, she's gatekeeping her access because she knows the value of access.
Definitely.
If I give this person the access to do this, she might outshine me. Yeah. That gate is going to be blocked. So now they will have an option. These are the politics in the industry. Right. Like I said, there is nothing right or wrong in politics.
Well, politics is a game of interest.
It's a game of interest. Do you get? So it is in our industry. There's nothing we can do about it. Which I would rather say, how can we play the politics?
So how do you think we should play the politics in the events industry? I put it to you.
There's a particular thing that people say. It doesn't really work for me, but in a way, I'm trying to redefine it to actually see how it can work. It's called ass kissing. People do that a lot in the industry.
It's not only in the industry.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, of course. Because
and the kiss ass.
Yeah, because we're talking about the wedding industry, so they do that everywhere. But then ass kissing is something that happens so well in the industry. But can I ask you one question? From a business angle of things, people who kiss asses, do they get results?
I think they're easily discarded at the end of the day.
No, it's about how you play that politics.
We are talking politics, so I want us to think like a politician.
They get the results. They do.
Do they get results?
They do.
So if they get results, how then can we use the same concept in a way, the same concept of ass kissing? Maybe we are going to redefine it, give it a new name. But how can we use it in a way that is also going to benefit us, yet we maintain our value as a vendor?
There's a particular decorator in Ibadan, right? He's still coming on this program. And the reason why I'm bringing in is that he knows the planner and the planner and the plan that I'm not on good terms. And he would work with all of you. If you want to report the other person to him, the way this guy is going to give you a big hug, like, do you understand? Like, he knows how to manage.
How to play.
Yeah. I feel like ass kissing has its own pain and gain.
But I think we should just call it.
To kiss ass.
We should call it human management.
Because you end up.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
Human management. We don't call it. Don't call it ass kicking. Human management. You know how to manage people.
Yeah.
This person likes this thing. This person likes doing this. Do it with them. So far you are able to get your results from it. Just do it with them. This person, you like when you are working with them, you should carry the person on your head, do their job for them. If this person doesn't like this person, if you are posting, just don't tag anybody, just post your video so that don't say, so you're not working with this person, Abi. Okay, well, this was even practical. This Jesse. Àwọn kìíní ló ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ sìn. He's working with this kind of people now.
To me. This did not post that event. And we went to go his first plan and it was posted.
Okay, now that we are here, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it now. Okay.
Politics.
As a master of ceremony, yeah, I feel I have the right to my page. I know what I want to put out there.
Of course.
No, and it's not about your wedding or this person's wedding.
As you have the right to.
Let me
tell you something.
If I don't get the content I want to push out in that week from that wedding, maybe because of time, maybe because they were not cooperative, maybe the content, I will not post it because I know what I'm feeding my online audience. I will select what I know that, okay, this content meets the level at which I'm trying to push my page to. So, wait. So I'm not trying to say our wedding was not. I have to finish. So before she hold it. I'm not saying our wedding was not up to par. Maybe it was not that. It was, but I went. Okay. I moved with the team, like about 2 people that one will record for me, one will be one in charge of my phone and all that. So maybe what most likely happened on that wedding day was that I went alone. I was not with a
Just
person.
3 events back to back. Look, my posts.
Are you sure?
One lie to lie.
Wait. It's a caveat, right? I wanted to say something. I'm going to continue. So, because we are talking politics in the industry. Now, you didn't post her events. What if she's your biggest client?
Okay.
Are you willing to lose your biggest client because the content that is coming from my event does not suit the kind of content you want?
Truth, it's not the biggest like his biggest fan. We getting married.
Let me correct it now. Please listen. So the thing is that, like you said, I'm my biggest fan as well. If during the wedding we're not able to get I was not able to get the content I wanted.
Yeah.
At the end of it, though, I might say, okay, once the official video is out, maybe that 1 minute, 30 seconds video is out, add me as collaborator, or I'll repost it, or I'll just download it and post on my page. That's what I do most of the time.
You did not tell me.
That's what I mean.
Truth is that, let me tell you something, eh? Do you know that planners too? We don't book you because you are good at what you do. We book you because of what we are getting from you in return.
Politics.
You handle high profile people. I want to be on your page so that when they are trying to book a planner, they see me on your page, you rub my back and I rub your back.
Hey, so
No, we don't have to stay.
That's what we are saying in terms of the politics that is going on.
I should be telling you the truth.
I get you. Maybe I didn't do like now. Let's accountability now. I would like to apologize for that. I probably did not see it that way. I probably felt okay. Maybe I was too selfish about my page, because let's just leave it like that.
To be honest, as business-minded people, you don't have to be sorry for being selfish.
See, I get you. Like no. Like you said, we talked about. I like the fact that we started with being accountable for our actions. I felt like, okay, my page. First of all, what will attract a client, what will make a client to stay on your page for more than 5 minutes is the first 1, 2, 3 videos that they see. Now imagine, okay, I've done 2 events and I was able to get the kind of content that I feel. Normally I don't even know what the clients are looking for, but me, I feel they might like this. They did not get that. They came to my page. They saw pre-wedding pictures. They saw white line. They came down. Maybe one video or the other video did not really do well online. They were like, is this guy even that good? This one that his videos, people are not happy in the video. People are not having fun. So when I work with vibes a lot. If the vibe and the energy is matching my personality or the kind of thing I want to do, see, even if the hall was not well decorated, so far I was able to. Okay, one of my most trending video that I had, first video that hit 1 million plus on my page. It was from a wedding in Akure, a very small wedding. Deco was not all that, but something happened that I wanted. The couple, the client, the friends, they were ready to party and they were giving me all the vibes. If I said do this, do that, they were very competitive. So the videos were okay. The background was not okay, but the videos were fine and the videos trended. So that's what I'm talking about. It's not personal.
Now that you said it,
It's not personal. It's just me. I know the wedding you are referring to anyways. Maybe one of the 2 weddings you are referring to anyways. But I can assure you, it was not personal. It was not on purpose. I have a wedding on my page, on my phone right now, a full wedding that I have not uploaded. They did 1 year anniversary in August. Still on my phone.
Wow. Okay, that's okay.
So it's not anything personal. I post now, like I post everything right now.
But then you have the chance to explain to Covs because we're having this sit down. So what happens to
So people that you not explain to.
that you cannot reach out to? So
So here is me using this medium.
Hey. Politics.
See, the thing is, I think we should make it clear from the beginning that we must upload our wedding. No. Maybe I have to add it to at this point. We have to add it to the contract that okay, your wedding must appear on my page. Maybe we have to discuss that because if you leave it to me, I will select, cut out.
No,
and I
feel that.
And something happened recently. That's I think now brings it back to why we need to talk about it. I did one wedding and that was a very I would do something that way that I knew that if I put this video out there, it go hot because I don't want to talk about it because the clients they might listen to this. So I now posted a snippet of it that cooking this content, like I'm going to release content soon. The groom enter my DM and say, please don't post these people. They are very private people. I'm like, eh? Are you whining me? They are very private people. I should not post it. Then I'm like, okay. Now, on their wedding, I have to look for something else to post from the wedding. Because that was what I really wanted to post from the wedding. So I have to look for something else to post. Another one, I already uploaded it. It was
to bring it.
it was a matchmaking video. The guy now said, oh, he actually did it because, for just wanted to go with the flow. He's actually seeing someone. That one I understood that, okay, fine. He wanted to go. I took it down and the video was going to trend. It was already picking traction. That was why the people are messaging him. I took it down. Another one, matchmaking as well. I was trying to matchmake this lady with a guy, with someone. No, she came out for the bouquet as a single lady. So I thought, okay, she was single. Then when it was time to, matchmake, oh, groom, do you have a friend that is single? Let's just matchmake. Then her boyfriend came out from the crowd and took her. Claimed her there. I uploaded the video. Video did over 2 million views. I still like money. 2 million views on my TikTok. It did a lot on my Instagram. Then maybe after like 6 months or thereabouts, they broke up.
Wow.
So the lady came to my DM and said, oh, the video is still out there. That I'm stopping our chances of, securing another relationship and all that.
Business.
Oh, that is like, I think we need to expressly state it now.
No, but that one cannot be expressly stated because at that time she was in a relationship. Now she's not in a relationship. How is that your business?
It was to the point where she was coming to my DM and say, oh, she's going to sue me. She has spoken to me about it, and I'm not even paying attention. I say, no, go and bring your lawyer. Oh. Let me call my lawyer too, Barrister. Don't let me call his name. He did not pay for adverts. So I'll call my lawyer too. Go and sort it out. Lawyer must.
Case is handling. You're supposed to lose the case.
So now, and the truth, there was a time I had one event this year, beautiful event, and everybody like when they wanted to select their outfits, they told me that I should talk to their photographer, makeup artists. We were so excited, and then big to the event, they told us not to post. The photographer we booked was like, "No, I will charge for non-disclosure. I will do this. I will do that." Is a photographer supposed to charge for non-disclosure, or how do you guys handle all those things? Because I didn't see like a big deal. I'm like, oh, you don't want us to post you, no problem. But the photographer was like, no, there's a policy. I don't know about that. Do you mind talking about it?
Yes. In an environment where everything is ideal, right? There are policies that back all those kind of situations where you don't want me to post your content and all of that. If we can agree to that before we seal the deal, why not? But if you are coming to me after we have done the wedding to say that I cannot post your image without having a prior agreement signed and backed up by a contract, you don't have any right to tell me to bring your contents down. And this is my honest.
But I'm paying you and I'm defacing it. And I don't want you to post.
This is my honest. This is the way it works. How did you know that I'm a photographer to start with?
Because I saw the things you've done.
So if I don't post all of those things, how are you supposed to know that this is what I do? So you probably saw the jobs that I have done. That is why you could say, okay, this guy can do it for me. So if you are depriving me of posting the content of your own wedding, how am I supposed to reach other clients, particularly the one that might come from your own trade?
Is that the only...
That's the rationale behind it, right? So
this is the
for some reasons, For some reasons, if you don't want me to post, then we have to agree to that. And like I said, in an ideal setting, you're supposed to pay a non-disclosure fee. Why is that?
Seen that.
Good. Thank you very much. I'm an artist, first of all. So, meaning it's my creative intellectual property.
But I'm the property you want to eat. I'm
The one in the property.
intellectual property that you want to
You hired my service. I'm not an employee under your company. So you do not own me as an entity.
The images, the videos.
I did not.
He has.
I did not avail me.
He has rights to this. Since you, the moment you have agreed.
Let me put it this way. Okay. Let's say this is a Nike, all right? Nike have their logos on their stuff, on their product, whether it's a shirt, this is Adidas, their logo is there. Because I'm paying to buy Adidas trainers, should I tell them that take off your logo? I don't want to see the 3 stripes on the shoe. Am I not paying?
You're paying.
So why can't I tell them to take off their logo?
Is that the rationale behind?
Yeah,
Because
because now this shoe is Adidas.
do you understand? So that's the Russian. You can't tell them, but as a photographer, you want to tell me, remove your logo. Don't post. No, it's my creative intellectual property. I'm an artist. Meaning the things that I do it from my mind.
So that's a lot. That's a lot to process.
Do you get? So yeah, people feel like, see, there's a law backing all of this. Like I said, in an ideal setting, it's not a problem. But it's in Nigeria that I'm going to argue with. I don't want your logo on my picture.
You go to use emotions for everything.
Pay non-disclosure fee.
This emotion for everything.
I am not an employee under your company. This is an entity. I've been hired to offer a service for you. You didn't employ me. I don't have any employment agreement with you.
What about the contract and the invoice? It's not like an agreement.
No, it's that's an agreement, but not an employee and employer's kind of agreement.
Relationship.
Do you get my point? You are offering a third-party service to do this thing for you. We have a way that we work. So you have to agree to the way that we work if you want to use our service. Do you get my point? So I didn't come and say, I want to apply for your wedding. I'm not applying for your wedding. You came, you saw me. Yeah. This is how I work. So if you are cool with it, fine. If you're not cool with it, then you can move. So that's the way it works. It's no...
Now I get.
That's no big...
Considering the recent content pandemic, what is the future of photography and videography? Now that everybody can just take their phone and create an Instagram page, I'm a photographer, I'm an editor, I'm a videographer.
The future is very, very bright. Very, very, very bright. And that's because we're in an age where attention is one of the... attention is the new oil. Let me put it that way. Everybody wants to arrest attention. And how do you do that? You do that by content. Everybody wants to see it. We are also in a business of trend. So, whether you have your phone, whether the phone can do magic and all of that, everybody in the content space are still going to be relevant, regardless. Because attention, the world is rallying around attention. Whoever can arrest the most attention gets the bulk of the money.
But
The algorithm will favor you.
Yeah.
attention. I've known you for a while and you are not an attention seeker. Because I want to believe you must have handled some controversial events that you should have made content around it. Like, is it your personality or your personal branding, or you just feel, no, my clients don't deserve this negative publicity from me? Because I mean, I was discussing with Jesse one time that what's going on with this hunger and thirst for content,
For trend, just want to trend.
like you just want to trend.
You know this thing is not so, but you want to
It's
trend.
supposed to be out,
Or you know it's with trend.
but you should want to put it even at the detriment of your client's happiness.
It's two ways. Jesse was talking about there's a particular content he wants to post. If it's not that kind of content, he does not want to post it. He's still thinking as a creative.
Okay.
So if you're thinking as a creative, there are certain limitations that you are going to have. There are some things that you cannot bring yourself to do. But people, now this is it. Some people enter the industry via the angle of a business. They just want to make the money. Anything that is going to make them make money, they are going to do, regardless of how you feel. And maybe they are doing the right thing. I don't know. But if you check the numbers, it's like they are the ones doing the right thing. Do you know clients don't really care?
You think?
So
I'm telling you.
Don't generalize.
I won't generalize. They do not. Most of them don't really care.
What don't they care about?
They just want to trend. They want to go with the popular person.
your
They don't
page
care
is
if you're a
popping,
bad person or not.
page is
Show man,
popping,
is the person
they
they
use
like
you.
you? Is the popular person? Let's use you. Let's use the person. That's what they care about. They're not interested in what's going on in your life. If your name is on the lips of everybody, they want to go with that person. So that's why I said most of them don't really care. As a matter of fact, let me add to it. Most of them don't really know what they want.
No, you see
How that?
that they don't know what they want. Me, I support you, because you would tell me that you want to use JC, right? You like JC, and you are bringing a content from another person that used to come and dance at the event, do funny things that JC is not doing. So why didn't you go to that person? Why do you want JC?
Oh, yeah.
I agree. You want a particular photographer, and you are sending another photographer that I want my pictures to be edited like this. Why not go with that person?
So, yes, that's just the way it is. It's a trend business, and if you understand the business part of it, there's sometimes that you have to do some things that's naturally you're not going to do, and that's why some people have learned the wisdom to contract out certain aspect of their business. They take themselves away from it.
But I mean, both of you that I have here, maybe I've not seen, but I've not seen something.
Maybe
I am very sensitive.
like that.
See,
Yes.
like you said, I'm very sensitive about it. Okay, for example, now I did a wedding and we're playing a game, the normal scavengers game, and I told them to get something. I think it was even the slip of tongue at that point because we're at the heat of it. So I just get something.
what's that thing?
Get me a virgin from you understand. Then I remember this thing, if it goes out there, people are very sensitive at this point to them. Be like, oh, why all this MC safe? It came out like I didn't plan it. So what happened was that thank God the main blogger of the wedding was someone that I could actually talk to and say, I was not going to upload it. I had other content from the wedding, but I said this part too. No go upload them because I know how people can be right now. Everybody, their emotions are high. This small thing, they'll start tagging you as unprofessional and all that. So the guy now uploaded it. I now went to him, please. You see this video, you can see that this comment's already popping up. Can you help me take it down? I was like, oh, sorry, no man, it's okay. He deleted it. It's not as if maybe I cannot post it on my page and say, let them see whatever they want to see.
Controversy.
Do you get any small thing? See, people like in this industry, they can word of mouth can destroy you more than
It can also make
it can also make you. You have not met me. You're already hearing that MC is on culture. They can just come to an event and start saying things like this. And meanwhile, maybe I've never done that before. Maybe you just perceived me to be someone like that because of you of me that you saw. So I'm always trying to protect it. It's not as if maybe we don't. If clients want that, okay, this is the vibe they want. We should say rubbish. I will do it, but you don't see it on my page.
but you won't post it.
I won't post it. You
Does not represent
does not represent me.
that you are pushing.
I can do it. I can do crazy things. I can do funny stuff. I know what I can do. I don't limit myself. If you tell me, okay, after we are in after party in MC, Shebo Shenwe, we are going to do that. We are bringing that. Say whatever I was. I will. If I hardly upload after parties like that. I only upload maybe when I'm hyping. So I'm always very cautious. For example, now there's one guy. I'll make reference to one day. Yeah, he uploaded a video of a groom that was on his phone on his wedding day, and it was his caption that almost ruined the guy's career. The guy just tried to pick up. He was arrested now.
Oh, what?
The video trended.
What was the caption?
He captioned that the groom is texting another girl on his wedding day. He uploaded it. This guy did disclaimer video maybe about 3 to 4 times on his page. He was arrested. He took down the video. He had to make an apology before he started getting himself back.
Wow.
So now imagine, the video. See,
Very reckless.
bad news trends a lot. I can do something beautiful at a wedding. The wedding was fine, but it might not trend. I will put it anyways, but it might not trend. But let me just do one rubbish. That's why we have some musicians that are not supposed to be doing music. They are trending more than those that are actually singing the songs. If I mention him now, the guy will do live video tomorrow. So let's leave it like that. let's leave it like that.
You tell me.
Let's get the conversation on the portable.
Well, it's a portable mic, anyways. So,
I won't forget. I will ask you.
so as it is, I like to trend though, and I know that, and I feel the content I want to upload, they are going to trend, because what is there? A beautiful moment, husband and wife having a lovely moment. I love those kind of videos. Maybe we did an activity that, you know, it was full of energy, and I love those kind of videos. That's kind of positive, and I like positivity too much, to the point that if I see anything at an event, I'll filter it out. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I think
Because
I noticed.
I will filter it out, because I don't want a situation whereby the couple will look back at their wedding and they begin to reference to one thing that, you know, no, come on. You're supposed to remember your wedding for good, and not for one thing one MC did because he was trying to get a trending moment. Some people do it on purpose, I don't know, but regardless.
Truth. Everyone has a major breakthrough, like that God sent client that will just turn everything around. Do you have one?
Yes.
And who is that? But it was like, how did you bag that job?
It was even recent. It was recent. When I say recent, I mean like 4 years ago.
Oh, how did you get the job?
Thereabout. It was on Instagram.
Wow. What attracted the person to you?
My work. Now, let me tell you the backstory. Prior to that time, I was charging 300k, 250k thereabout for a wedding. So I came to do one wedding for a friend of mine in Lagos, planned by a very big planner. And I met one of the, say, number one wedding videographer that was doing it. We met and be like, oh, you are this, you are that, blah, blah, blah. So he checked my page and I was like, Boss, I beg, where are you based? I told him, I was like, can I beg you for one thing? I said, what's that? I said, can I come to Abuja? I said, why? He said, people that are working at the level at which you are working in Abuja, they are not more than paid. But I promise you, if you come to Abuja, they're going to blow. It's like, wow. Coming from this guy, that kind of validated me. Mm-hmm. In the same vein, that same day, if you are going to count 2 wedding photographers in Lagos, this guy entered my DM unprovoked the same day while I was still shooting that wedding. But like, bro, I just saw your job. Fantastic one. Well done. That was the only thing he said. And I sat back. If these 2 guys that are charging millions, unprovoked, they are looking at my work and they are challenged. Like, wow, what are you doing? Have something like that. I went back home, called my graphic designer, shot my price up. That night, this particular client entered my PM, asked for my rate card. So, with my wobbly hand, I set that rate card, was waiting for a response. So I think it was 1.2 million naira that I quoted. Now, this 1.2 million naira, in the morning, I was going to render the same service for like 250k.
Wow.
The morning of that day, I was going to render the same service for 250k. Now, I'm saying it's 1.2. So I was waiting. I was eager to see what our response would be. And then she got back and said, Mr. Truth, I don't have 1.2. If you can collect 1 million, let me pay 800k now. And let's see the day. Phone fell from my hand. Like, are you serious? So that was it. That was it for me.
And that was when.
And then she paid the 1 million that night.
Wow.
That night.
I think it's just about your work selling you out. Because some people, of course, went to charge like that. But I'm always like, do you even look at what you have on your page? Do you deserve that money that you want to collect?
Like, see, clients pay based on the perspective, as they perceive you and say, oh, this person is supposed to be. It's based on what you have online, like what you put out there. They'll be like, oh yeah, Kenny, man, Barrow Amonti. So you cannot just quote price out of the blue and say, oh, I deserve to be collecting so amount.
No, some of them is not, I deserve. Some of them is all about, they just find out that you charge like this.
Yeah, one person is charging this, I want to charge this.
Are you working like the person you want to charge like?
Before I even started charging, before I even edited my rate card to include million, I assessed myself. Say, okay, do you deserve this? Do you have the quality of someone that should be charging this amount? I didn't want to, I self-evaluated and I reached out to people that I know. Like, Afa, this quality of service that I'm providing, how you see him, how is it like? You are fantastic, you are good. Okay, I took a step back and I had 2 rates. One was maybe 1,800,000. One was maybe 1.5, 1 million. And I'm like, I think I deserve to be charging this amount. But like you said, before you send the rate card of 1 point something, you think about the downside of it as well. What if I don't get the booking again? Because you are trying to sustain your business, and so you need cash flow. You need cash flow. So you be like, oh, but you just send it like, let me send whatever wants to happen, let it happen. But at the end of the day, it will always happen like, oh, okay, this is your rate that you quoted. Can we do it for this amount, which is more than what you were charging before? Yeah. You collect, that's how you know that, okay, you're on the right path. That okay, I am actually doing something that is worth it. Because I know I can die at your event. I will work. I'll make sure people are partying.
You came for one event. You were very sick.
Let's not talk about that. I can see. I make sure that I do. Even if that's another thing now. Even if you give me maybe 200K and I know I'm only charging and I come to your job, I have to do your job as if you paid me ₦1 million.
Because someone that is going to pay you that ₦1 million might be at that event.
And it might not be there.
It might be like just the right.
But I just do it. I just do it because I feel good about it. Mm-hmm. Like regardless of the kind of audience or kind of guest you have, guest side, I would just want to be there. And it's even if it is me that you will remember out of all your vendors, I want to do it. I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy yourself. So that's just me when it comes to pricing and all that.
The pricing thing, in I think 2021, one of my cousins, she was celebrating her birthday. So I posted her, then she reposted. So one of her friends, a guy, now followed me. So the guy came to my DM that, oh, I'm getting married soon and I need the wedding planner. How much do you charge? And I sent him 300K, rate card and all of that. And that 300K was like,
a lot.
Then his uncle paid me 200K. And till today, he has not said anything to me after paying that money. From him directly. So I asked my cousin, that this your friend, so person booked, like reached out to me, booked me, paid 200K. And I don't even know the date of the wedding. I don't know anything I was so...
He believes that you are a professional. For you to be charging that amount, he believes you know what you are doing and it's giving you the benefit of the doubt.
That wasn't it.
Oh, okay.
I did plan the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Then he didn't reach... So I told my cousin that please find out that was wrong. Keep all of that. So my cousin came back later and he said that his wife said that they can't trust you. Amount of money we want to spend for that thing. I said,
Okay.
And that time I was charging 200, 150. I said,
okay.
300K.
Okay.
So I had a similar...
I was too cheap for them.
I had a similar experience. This guy reached out to me. She said, Brazilian. On Instagram, she reached out by herself. She told me she's getting married, blah, 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 blah. She said they're having a wedding in Lapwe. I've never heard of Lapwe before. I didn't even do my research about Lapwe is and all of that. I just sent her my 250, 300K weight card. And she was like, is this it?
It is?
I said, yes. This is it. She was like, okay, I'll get back to you. She didn't get back. I saw the wedding. And guess who shot the wedding?
Who?
Jido Odukoya.
Oh, he's my Canada brother.
Jido Odukoya shot that wedding.
You realize?
And I went to research for how much Jido Odukoya charges. I was like, okay. So it's not that I'm not good. For her to come,
that's
my
the thing.
To send me a big
That's the thing.
To acquire for my service. That means that
they believe it and
it's what saw is what they page is what she wants. However,
that money is like, I call it, but he doesn't know what he's saying.
So those are the pointers actually for you to know that it's time for you to level up.
So as that thing hurts me, I'm like, so 300K.
I have a client that paid deposit and later did not use me and the wedding went there. Someone else did the wedding, but I will not mention names.
Is the person charging better than you?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
They left me for like who they were.
So
that look.
I now
those are pointers.
How many?
I now adjusted my rate card. I made it. I took it like times2. Then my breakthrough client came. She was like, I think I like you. My spirit connects with you. I've spoken to Zafaya. I've spoken to this. I've spoken to that. But I think I want to go to. I say, You've spoken to Antifuka Bokno. And I went back. to go and pad my late card, and I sent it to her, and she paid me.
You know, I'm prosecuted for that.
She get them serious because I realize that no, like I mean, if you want to entrust me with something that big, that means even me, I'm not seeing myself enough.
Yeah.
So I charged her, and that event, oh damn, she went all out, and I still get booked. She says in 3 fire. They'll be like, you planned. Big shout out to Morano, Batolani, and Bella and Oluwapo Belak. They'll say you planned this particular event. I want you to be my planner.
Yeah, big shout out to them. My uncle the wedding.
Yeah.
So make sure that.
So I mean that was like the major breakthrough for me. So now let's talk. Considering the dating pool now, because I mean, I'm seeing things, I'm hearing things. Considering the dating pool, like, do you think the wedding industry? Do you think there'll be a time we'll go on a break because people don't want to get married, or because I really don't understand what's going on in the dating pool lately?
Let's hear from the.
Well, I think that people want weddings. Like I said, we are crazy about content. People want wedding for the sake of content, really. Few people are interested in marriage.
You think?
Yes. So if we as wedding vendors still blows the trumpet for wedding, we still show them luxury, the flair of wedding, the allure of what wedding is, there are still going to be a lot of people that want to have that experience. This is the same reason why women on their wedding day will wear 4 to 5 outfits. Do you get my point? It is because of what they have seen. They love it. This is why fashion designers are going to charge in thousands of dollars. And they're going to do regardless. They will save for it. They will take a loan for it because they want to see themselves in that flair of that particular day. So I think that the vanity in the wedding space is still going to make people want to get married. But what happens a week after your wedding? We don't.
No, I mean, we are wedding vendors. We're not married vendors.
Yes, we are wedding vendors. We are not married vendors. So yes, dating pool, people are going to do that still, regardless of what happens afterwards.
People are still dating till now. People will still get married.
So yeah, they will do it. We love it.
Of course, you have to love.
Marriage is beautiful. Wedding is beautiful. Marriage as well is also beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, marriage is the companionship, the love, the bond, and all that. Having somebody,
Man.
and having somebody to call your own. I mean, for a very long time, someone that you know will constantly have your back. You know, the marriage itself is beautiful. I don't know. This generation of people that are dating right now, I don't know, these Gen Zs and all that. Maybe, you know, I'm a millennial anyways. I don't old to, so.
We're millennials.
Oh, we are millennials. So I don't know what's going on with the wokeness.
As millennials, you are. Why are you not married? Yes, since you want to talk about Gen Z, the wokeness.
That's a direct shot that's fired at me, but it's okay. Let's keep that out of this term.
So, Ghost, it's not a Gen Z thing.
It's not a Gen Z thing. I think it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. Maybe people don't just, you know, and secondly, it might be finance as well. So maybe
Is
that's
finance
why
very important in marriage or something?
he can answer that. For those that don't know, backstory, we've discussed this off camera. So he made that point. So I'm going to he can answer that.
So now, what's your take on finance?
My own impulse before I noticed that most of the times the weddings that do the extravagant wedding and all that, they are always sponsors for those weddings. Most of
Also, like parents, right?
parents, could be uncles, could be aunties. They'll be like, oh wow, I'm going to sponsor. I'm going to give you. Okay, the moment you tell your family that you're getting married, so people are really like, okay, fine, leave this one for me. I'm going to give you so amount for you. So most of the time, the support is there. The wedding is going to happen. So I think that is my own side when I say finance. So I think he has in-depth analysis when it comes to finance and its challenges.
So let's have you.
Well, I think if you're getting married, the core conversation that you should have with your partner, 70% of it should carry finance. 70%.
Are you sure?
Yes, should carry finance.
Why do you think that?
Virtually everything that makes you happy in a marriage revolves around your financial life. Think about it.
How about people that are married to rich people but they are not happy?
We are going to let's leave those classes
Okay.
because most of the time it is until you have money that you start seeking happiness that has not always been there, anyways. Because we believe that money can buy happiness. Subconsciously, we believe it. And think about it: the holidays, the gifts,
Oh no.
the surprises.
Yeah.
No matter how good my intentions are, my intention cannot translate into buying you a push gift.
Never. Never.
Do you understand? So, my intention cannot fly you to 4 countries in 1 month. No matter how good my intentions are. So, I need money to do all of these things. I need money to be a romantic man.
Money and romance and finance.
Romance and finance.
Romance and finance.
So, finance is, I need money to put you in a comfortable apartment. 24 hours electricity.
You will not be pregnant and be flying bike or ordering Uber.
These are the things that make you look at your husband and say, oh, God bless you, call me.
Well,
Do you understand? So, finance is very important. Another angle of it is this: you marry someone that has money but is big on gambling. If he makes financial mistake, it's going to affect you.
yeah.
It's going to affect the entire marriage structure.
And I think gambling is another major pandemic now.
Our big pandemic.
I know a lot.
Do you understand? So finance is 70% your conversation, because that is the thing that's going to power your marriage.
But if you get too old, I beg, give me.
The rest.
It's a gamble.
No, I'm just saying. You measure guys.
It's now, it's cheating, infidelity, what they wanted. People can forgive that.
People can forgive infidelity.
Yeah, people.
I want to believe that it takes a cheating partner to forgive a cheating partner.
No, people just
So some people just
they have a lot.
they just know how to look away.
And also understand many things.
What?
And
Like,
they're really like, yeah.
okay, maybe the financial part, maybe you are funding me, you are giving me money. So I'll just look away like, okay, I cheat.
That's another thing, because if you leave this guy now, if you are not standing on your own, what happens to you? What happens to the life that you have been living? You don't want to lose that because you slept with somebody.
Oh, that's too far. Sleeping with someone. Yeah.
Just to sleep with somebody. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're still talking finance, right?
That one don't go far.
So, but then people,
Okay, like if the partner sleeps with another person.
It don't go far already now. And you may not for leader.
I'm saying that it takes a cheating.
Go far.
so forgive a cheating partner.
Partner.
But yeah, if you ask me, can I forgive a cheating partner? My answer is absolutely no.
Definitely one.
I can never forgive. But in the dynamics of still finance, in the dynamics of who is powering the home financially, that's where the problem comes from. So a lot of women will stay with a cheating partner.
Maybe because they're not self-sufficient.
They are not self-sufficient. And that leads me to this. I feel like there is a generational apology that men need to render to women, which I feel is responsible for what is happening in the dating pool these days. Because our forefathers, so to say, have deprived our mothers, the female gender, let me put it that way, deprived them of a lot of things,
Like what?
like access. They don't have right to vote, for example. In terms of in terms of employment, they pay women less
Where?
historically,
Okay.
which is actually what birthed feminism,
Yeah. Okay. Now.
right? So I think what is happening currently now is that we're in an information age where there is liberation.
Revenge. Sort of.
So it's like there is a revenge against men that have been taught on how to be a man by always overpowering the other gender. Now, the things that we use to overpower the other gender, women have it in surplus.
And I'm proud of those women now.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So they have it in surplus. So how am I supposed to be a man to a woman that can provide for herself and protect herself?
So now, are you trying to say that men should go for women who are less far?
No. There's just a confusion. I think it's a matter of orientation and knowledge. There's a confusion to say that it's not wrong for you to eat your own.
If my woman get money pass you, I go soft to.
It's not a matter of going lesser. It's a matter of orientation. And that's why I said, maybe you should apologize.
Days, like, there is a way men are very proud of their women now. Do you get? And it's like, okay, say for instance, you're asking a man, what does your wife do? Do you know my wife? My husband, like, well, is an antisocial person, But every opportunity,
Don't say it.
I want me Manikoff's events. He wants to talk about where I work and all of that.
Yeah.
I think it's a sort of like
Yeah, so it's dicey right now because a man that has been trained to say that you are defined by what you provide and what you do. You are meeting a woman that can provide for herself and protect herself. So how do you become a man to that kind of woman? That's where the confusion is. So on the part of the woman too, she feels that I have this thing. Why should I submit in quotes to you? Why can't?
But I think
you get-
it takes a reasonable you have to be a good man for a woman to submit to you too.
But women will never. I don't know. Very rare. Women don't date down. It's men that date
They
down.
no, it's a lie. We
Yeah.
date down too.
Lose this down.
It's a
Rarely. Rarely. About let's say.
don't say
Let's say.
don't. What is
I said rarely.
you just added the rear now.
Okay. I say. Bro,
Men do care too.
We don't scare.
maybe new age men, anyways. But bro,
Why don't you go to your village and go and pick one girl?
I don't know, but I can't go to the village anymore. I'm not even in the village. I don't know. Times have passed. Things have changed. We have evolved. We have moved on from that kind of setting. So
People at the level of Cristiano Ronaldo as a female will walk into a shop where somebody is selling.
he's selling something and saying, "I want to marry you."
It's possible.
It's possible, but I don't know anybody that is doing it. And maybe they need to speak about it more. I don't know. They want to talk about it because I don't know why. I don't don't want to generalize, but I feel the moment a woman is self-sufficient, she begins to see men as they don't want to get married anymore.
I
So
think
it makes the question.
it's a fundamental thing.
Like you said, people need reorientation. They need to, talk about some
Everybody-
For me, I don't see any big deal in
Want
it.
to stay
Though.
married, even when they're richer than their husband, they want to stay married. They want
If you want to stay married, you will stay married. Marriage is between two people that want to stay married, like you said. So regardless of who has more money. For example, I don't want to mention names. I'm trying not to mention names. But we know in Nigeria, a woman that's like the wealthiest woman in Nigeria and all that. We don't really hear about her husband.
her husband is rich.
People don't talk
Her
about it.
husband, she's
People
the
don't-
chancellor of my school.
People don't talk about him.
Her husband is rich.
People don't.
Allegedly, I heard the news.
Me, I'm not going to anything that concern allegedly. I'm not going to.
But this is a general question for both of you. And I looking at the events industry as a whole, what do you think we need to unlearn? What do you think we need to do better as event vendors, event professionals? Jesse.
Well, talking from the perspective of a master of ceremonies, clients should stop giving ridiculous call time, or let me say call times that are not realistic to vendors, especially MCs, planners. Yeah, planners. I don't know. Okay, let's be realistic. Your wedding, you have a 3-in-1 wedding. You have joining in the morning, you have engagement, and you have reception. Okay, 4-in-1, and you have after party. Normally, okay, worst come to worst. You finish your joining by maybe if they start early, you finish by 11, 12-ish. Maybe they are changing pictures with the officiating ministers and all that. One, you should start engagements. If you have alagas that are willing to compromise time, fine. But if you have those normal ones that they want to take their time, 3 o'clock, you should be done with engagements. Then at least 3:30, 4, we should be talking reception. I, as the MC, I already have that image of my head that, okay, what's come to worst? Reception will start by 3:30, but maybe by 3, I should be there. But you now tell me that call time is 12. I will now get to your event at exactly maybe the time that they are rounding off the engagement. You now tell me I came late. How now? How did I come late?
Parts of the families. Why do you are not late now?
No, I'm speaking because I've heard that statement before. You came late because I don't
late
come.
what time?
Because
Your engagement?
No, for the reception I've not started. You are telling me I came late because I did not come the exact call time that you gave to me. But I came before the first part, before the engagement is rounding off.
This is needed.
No, I think for me as a planner, sometimes it's not as if I just want to bother you or something. I just want to be sure that you're on ground, especially when I recommend you. Because we've had occasions that the MC will have 2 jobs. And it's time for reception. The MC will now send another MC to come and start on their behalf.
Well, I get that. Maybe some people have done that too, but I for one, I know how important my my career is to me, and I will not want to do anything to ruin it. So if you give me a call time of maybe 1 p.m. and you sent me the invite, I'll be like, send me the invite, and on the invite it says reception starts 3 p.m.
I don't even.
And you said, okay, sometimes that's why I said they all the invite. Then okay, send me the timeline, like at least events flow. Events flow will have where the reception is meant to start. If I know that where the event is holding and where I'm living is far, I know within myself that I need to leave home at least 2 hours. If I gauge, okay, it's 30 minutes drive, I leave my home like maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, because this is Lagos. You can never predict when any traffic will start to build up. So I try as much as possible to get to events early. Now, the downside of it for me to get to events early and I meet Alaga singing Enilojo Ayore is that I will sit down and I'll start lagging. I'll get tired. I'll be sitting down for 3 hours, 4 hours. All the ideas, the energy, the fire I was bringing is dead. So I have to now start picking up my vibe. Okay. Because at that point, even to look at everybody's face, they are tired. We will still want to do reception. And I still have to be up and running. I have to make sure, okay, people have fun, because reception is the part where actually the couple want to have fun. They want to, sit down, get entertained, Me, I'm already drained. I'm mentally drained already. I've been sitting down here. I will sleep. I'll put my head down. Sometimes it's gone. Small chops will not get to me. I'll be like, okay, be professional.
Oh, you don't deserve small chops now.
It's okay. Whatever you say is fine. I'm not here to argue on that food or no food thing for vendors. Well, by the grace of God, the event I've been doing, food is never a problem. In fact, it is even the clients that will offer it most of the time. So we thank God. So that's call time thing. If you can do it for people that you actually need, like people that know that these people, they have to be here, give them any time you like.
Sometimes.
But MCs.
The call time is like how we think this thing should go.
Because
told us
projected time. But for example, now I was very angry at some point. I had a wedding which is like adjacent my house. The hall is adjacent my house. I can take about how many steps? I was even counting one day. I will not take up to 100 steps and I will get to the venue. Then normally the event was going to start early because it was just joining to reception. Then the person in charge of vendors now called me 9 a.m. Hello, where are you? I said, I'm in bed. Sir, you have an event with us today.
He doesn't know you stay there now. Maybe the person.
I told this person that the hall is not far from me. It's very, but you are supposed to be here to do what? I don't know. Maybe they were trying to. No, I'm okay. See,
on behalf of planners, I say no vets.
I don't know. Maybe they were trying to, I don't know what they were trying to prove at that point, but they just want me to be there. Like, I can't be there until.
The problem again is that you might not like to accept it, but we are a celebrity MC.
Oh, they are scared to.
We have trust issues.
Let me tell you a real life story.
Maybe he has multiple bookings though.
Real life, yeah. You understand? Real life booking, real life story again. There was this wedding that I was supposed to call time. They were even very sincere with the call time. They say 4-5 p.m. That's when reception started. I sincerely appreciated that. So I got there as a good, professional MC ahead of time. Could you believe that they didn't start engagement till about 5? Mm-hmm. Then they had 2 engagements. They had the Edo engagement, which took a lot of time. Then after the Edo engagement, about 7 o'clock, the Yoruba people set up for their Yoruba engagement part. Then after that, I knew I started reception 8 p.m. By then,
it has to be a Lagos wedding.
By then, no time to do anything again. The MC that you paid for, you are expecting his vibes. You're expecting his jokes. You're expecting his entertainment, his hype. No time to do it anymore. Now imagine if there's a client that is there, or someone that has not seen me work before, now sees me there and saw how I handled it, that we're rushing everything. You'll be like, what is this guy even doing, sir? Is this what they are paying him for? Is this why they are booking him? So there's always a downside to it. So I want to suggest, if you are having, maybe you plan to have a 4-in-1 wedding. For example, if you're a Christian, to for example, your wedding is this Saturday. Why don't you do your church? You actually just join you in church on Sunday. Then you're coming for your wedding the following week,
As
just
a
to save the
planner,
time.
I love that, and I try to push
She
it.
get married on a Sunday, like when it's normal Sunday. Just
It's not even the. So I try to, especially I'm a Muslim, especially when I have Muslim events. I try to push it to them that let's do maybe engagement on Friday or Nikai after.
I am not okay. That one might even make them pay for extra days. I'm talking about if you are going to the church, this is a church you worship, and your families are okay to get married at the church on one Sunday. Just add it to the service. We are joining Brother James and Sister this thing today. Listen, you just wait back a little.
But wedding is do the
protocols. So
that's one thing.
You informed them earlier that want to get married on that Sunday.
Like some people's dream come true.
I'm just saying, because see, at the end of the day, it is too much stress on the client, on the couple themselves.
Yes, it's trust.
Sometimes they want it. Sometimes they appear as if they are exhausted.
Or
Sometimes they don't know what they are signing up for.
exact most of the time
They don't know. When you try to advise them, they'll be like,
no, you can't advise them.
okay, you guys have even tried. Planners have even planners have tried.
These things in-
Planners have even tried before. Bride will go and change at interval, and photographer will follow them to the hotel, go and take pictures while reception is going on. But now I think we'll be able to remove that. You now wear all your outfits in the morning, take all your pictures in the morning. So during intervals, or maybe you want to have to change for your reception dress and all that, you just go and wear it and you come inside. I think that has been able to
You
curb
should
that.
appreciate us for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. You guys have really tried on that aspect. Do you know?
To say big shout out to every
Big shout out to every event planner who has been able to find one way or the other to make the reception day very interesting and very time conscious. You guys are the real goats.
goats. Ewure.
No, like greatest of all time.
I know.
I think what we are lacking is still structure.
How do you?
For example, why would you have a problem with an MC whose career and his entire livelihood is based on that job, to send another person to represent him at an event? Now, hear me out. Like I said, if my livelihood and my career, just like a doctor who was an hospital, is based on this job, why can't I build a structure that everybody in the industry will believe in that structure, such that they know the MCJC brand, not just MCJC
As a person.
Now, the reason I'm saying that is because quite a number of us, this is what we know how to do. Can it sustain us if you continue to do it like this?
No.
Wedding planners, do you guys regard yourself as a wedding vendor? You might say yes, but your function in the wedding industry is not the function of an ordinary vendor. By the nature of your job, it is already structured. Cost can be in Canada and Cost is handling 5 events in Nigeria.
It's not as easy as you think.
Wait, it works for you people better. I know a lot of planners that do multiple events on the weekend.
Truth weddings.
Like it.
Truth weddings can shoot 5 weddings on a Saturday because it's truth weddings. It does not necessarily have to be there.
But it's a problem.
It's not a problem for you guys. It's a problem for me.
It's a problem for us. You don't know.
How?
Most planners want to see me.
Through you.
Do you get my point?
No, I feel it boils down to the structure. There are some.
So that's what I'm trying to talk about. The structure. We need to build structure around our craft such that everybody will respect us, not as an individual, but as an entity, a brand that provides
I think
service.
truth. It is all about structure, yes, and about how you portray your brand too. Some people have made that brand about them. That the moment you don't see them, you believe that event
This was all apart.
is already a bad event. And for me, to be very honest, I didn't know I was going to relocate when I moved. I didn't know. And if I'm one of those people that I don't like relocation. I just want to be here. Like, do my thing. But I think if I'm a Christian, I'll say the Holy Spirit. In 2021, it's just like coming into my head that don't post yourself again. Start letting your girls undo things for you. So it was very easy for me to disappear.
I know plans I have like about 5 teams, and each team will handle different events.
If you tell them that, okay, after
And you will not even see the boss.
Kineko will come, they will take that job from you.
But the MC, this is FCJC they are paying for, is FCJC they will see.
If you're not even honest about the fact that you're not coming as a person and they don't see you.
That's another problem.
I didn't lie about it. Some of my friends were like, I shouldn't have said. I said, no, I don't like drama.
So I think that structure, we need to build that structure. It should trickle down from planners to
You should.
the vendor.
Even my bosses that have tried to build that.
Point, you know how to do this. You should take a class on, how to give your brand structure or something. You should consider that.
Yeah, we'll get to that part.
Okay, so that brings us to like almost the end of this thing. So there's something I do, and is that okay? If we turn the table around and we're the hosts, what would you ask me?
It's still going to be item 7 after this podcast.
Definitely, there's item 7.
That's okay.
True.
How many jobs do you give me in 2026?
My brother.
See now, I was looking at the I'm a food will not kill me. But one day, food will not kill me.
Truth is, I can't guarantee the number, but I can assure you, by God's grace, we won't do just 1, we won't do 5, we'll do more.
Record that part.
Yes, you know that.
It's very recorded.
We can't force our client to somebody. I can only recommend and let them know that this person will fruit. But I mean, that's just it.
As a buying of also,
Race.
Truth for this, we're also restructuring. There's something we're coming out with because we know that marketing is different right now.
I can't do it
Yeah,
because
26, marketing has a different language and
truth, I miss
So,
the truths that I used to know. I'm telling you,
Now it's not being truthful.
it's been truthful. truth was very aggressive on social media before.
Yeah, we're coming back.
We can't wait to have you.
They've-
So that brings us to the end of this episode. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah, so enlightening, so fun.
Yeah.
I love the fact that so we spoke like family.
Yes, I love it so much.
Did.
And I have something little. Emma Sopokiri.
Let's take it. My hands are blessed. Ready to.
Thank you so much.
The hands are no longer wobbly.
No, it's not that will be. Cold and filtered. I don't know what's in there, but
I mean,
the last one.
Olofa,
So much. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh.
Until next
I'm
time,
having this in my collection.
when we come your way again, please like, subscribe, share, and do everything good with this video. Thank you so much. Bye.